So much. Hello there, I'm Raj Babari, CEO of Off-Grid Technologies. Think back to the last time that your phone died and you had no way to charge it. Though it's annoying to have your device run out of battery, in some situations, access to off-grid power is the difference between life and death. Whether you're on a multi-day off-grid camping trip or on the front lines of a war zone, access to on-demand power can be vital. Current market solutions fall short. Solar chargers can't generate power at night or when it's cloudy, and bulky pre-charged batteries are useless once depleted. The global off-grid market, including recreational camping and fishing, along with emergencies and living or operating in remote areas, creates a $19 billion opportunity for a better solution. To solve this problem, the patent-pending OG charger incorporates a water turbine, solar panel, hand crank, and wall input, which combined with an integrated battery ensures reliable charging anytime, anywhere. The OG charger is a first of its kind innovation that is creating a new market category of small scale power generation for portable devices. We have validated that our solution addresses a major pain point, both commercially and within the government. Commercially, there's a large market opportunity with 10 million new households going camping in 2020, and 84% of interviewed customers said that they would purchase the OG charger at $180. The government has expressed interest in our technology, so we submitted it for 2 SBIR grants with the National Science Foundation and the Navy. Additionally, here at Off-Grid Tech, we give back to the global community by allocating a percentage of our profits towards donating OG chargers to communities lacking power. At the price point of $180, we are competitively priced yet maintain a healthy gross margin of 73% on the OG charger. We have a direct-to-consumer business model and a two-pronged go-to-market strategy using our website and the Amazon marketplace to sell our products. With this business model, we estimate a $34 customer acquisition cost. The OG charger has gone through many iterations to meet the needs of customers. Our team has made the OG charger more user-friendly based on customer feedback and field testing. The turbine is now collapsible, and the interchangeable battery holder makes it compatible with any battery pack. Because the customers we've spoken to have a diverse set of needs, we plan to launch a line of OG accessories to allow customers to build their own OG charger. Our interchangeable part design lays the foundation for the seamless integration of user personalizations. Down the line, we will also launch a new product, the OG generator, which will be able to provide enough power to keep an entire village running off the grid. Off-Grid Tech has a qualified network of 16 extended team members that both directly contribute to and advise our company in all areas. This extended team includes market influencers like Shel Horowitz, author of 10 books in the green marketing space, and Tony Dorso, whose podcast has 10 million downloads. In summary, the OG charger utilizes clean, renewable energy to provide reliable charging anytime, anywhere. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent job, Raj. Thank you so much. And feedback from the TCA members. We have just a couple minutes for feedback on this first one. Really great job.
Thank you, Raj. Very, very good job. Just one question for me. What is the cost to manufacture this? And what is the selling price?
Yes, so
you said, sorry.
Absolutely, yeah. The selling price is $180, and then I have a breakdown of the gross margin here. We have a 73% gross margin, and the projected cost is $48.70 to manufacture this. And here's a breakdown of that.
Do you have a Raj? Excellent presentation. Do you have a working prototype?
Yes, we do. So this is the prototype right here. Got it right here, and it is working. We've taken this out to the stream, and we are still improving the design. So this is it right here.
I see. So you can actually charge batteries in the night with that.
Yes, we can charge batteries. Yes.
And can you also store energy that is through sun or whatever way you collect it into it?
Yes, absolutely. So inside here, there is a battery, and this is how the power that's generated can be stored. And then this battery is using standard connectors. So you can change this out for a bigger battery, a smaller battery, anything that would fit inside the container that we provide.
And just to clarify, there's 4 ways that you can charge this?
Yes, there are 4 ways. It's hydro, solar, got a hand crank for emergencies, and then you can plug it into the wall directly.
Okay, very good.
Well, we have about 30 seconds left.
Hey, Raj, very good presentation. Can you talk a little bit about the team? I must have missed it.
Yes, absolutely. So this is our team. This is our extended team. So it includes our mentors and people that are directly contributing to our company. I think our core team comes down to about 5 people that are really spending a lot of time on this, and myself included. And then we have a number of qualified mentors and market influencers that are on our side helping to promote our product.
How about full-time, Raj? I mean, I know you may be a student, right?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. The majority of our core team is part-time on this project, but we have the ability to spend more time on this as if needed.
What grade are
Awesome.
you in?
I'm a high school student, high school senior.
Okay,
I
very good.
think we're out of time.
We're out of time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you so
Thank-
much.
So next on the
next?
list, we have
Till?
Till. So Till,
Yes,
can you go ahead and share your screens? Hi, good to see
of
you.
course, I'm on it. Hey, good to see you too, Tanya.
And feel free to put questions into chat too.
All right, wonderful. Whenever you're ready, you can start.
Perfect. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Great. Okay, hey, my name is Till. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Till, and we're working here till every dish counts. So today, not every dish counts. I think we have all seen the case of a donut shop employee which went public, and he was just embarrassed and then sad about the whole food he had to waste every day. So to put this in a few numbers, we're actually wasting 1/3 of the food we're producing every year, and this estimates about $1 trillion in waste food every year only in the US. Just to make it more vivid, you can see this comparison to the biggest 2 countries in the world. So we came up with a solution to solve this problem. We created a discount meal platform where restaurants sell their surplus for a discounted price instead of throwing it away. So by doing this, they gain new customers, they are more sustainable, they boost their revenue, and we're already getting them tax backs. So our business model is pretty simple. The restaurant uses our platform, and we take a cut of 20% of the dish sold on the app. We have a good competition in the market. With Too Good To Go, the company you can see right here in the middle, getting just 60 million in funding this January, coming from Europe. They're our biggest competitor in the US. Also, there's Food for All operating in Boston and New York as of right now. And there are other companies in a similar field. So there's Gooder, Copia, and Replay, just to name a few. But those companies are more working on the logistics to provide the ability for restaurants to donate their surplus food instead of selling it to the customers, like Too Good To Go, Food for All, and also what we are aiming to. So why are we better than Food for All and Too Good To Go? There are a few reasons. So we are gonna offer our customers choices of the food they can get. So not only mystery boxes of whatever is left. Also, we are working on tax breaks inspired by companies just as Gooder. We are working with legislative partners to, for example, enforce the SB 1383 bill, which says that the government or the cities have to watch out for what is actually wasted and where does it go and how do we recover it. And last but not least, we're gonna offer a delivery to our customers to just make it a seamless experience and, you know, come up to their needs actually, because, you know, we're really used to having our food delivered. So we have an excellent team which got us so far. We have every area covered we need, and we have really strong and great advisors behind us. For example, Tanya, I think we all know how great Tanya is. And Giacomo Pizzughini, who is owner of a restaurant chain in San Diego and is a tremendous resource for us. So we're looking at a really big market here. There are over 300,000 restaurants in the US. And just to name our early adopters, or just to show you the numbers of our early adopters, which we estimated as students that are taking out students' loans, this is almost 14 million students in the US. So now I'm going to take a few seconds just to brag a little bit about what we have achieved so far. We soft launched in end of January this year. Since then, we have 10 food creators on our platform. We have over 3,000 app downloads. We've increased our social media followers tremendously. We've been featured in national, local, and international press, and also had an article in the LA Times recently. So also, we're working on pilots with City Heights and Chula Vista, because we saw going out and talking to every restaurant doing the sale is very, very timely. And we want to take a top-down approach. We're working on an Android version. We are also working, as I said, as a Postmate integration for delivery. And we are increasing our social media and marketing efforts and learning a lot here. Thank you very much for your time, and I'm excited for your questions.
Great job. Great job. All right. Questions from TCA.
Yeah, you take about 30%. Does it cover your costs, or you make any money? I think what you are doing is very noble, and of course that's amazing. And but are you going to make any money because you are delivering, which obviously would eat into your revenues?
Yes, so we're taking 20%, and the delivery cost is covered by the customer. So you can, as of now, as of now, the customer can only go to the shop and get deep discounts. But if we integrate it into Postmates, the customer is just gonna pay for the delivery as for every normal delivery.
Hey, Till, very nice job. I have a question for you about you basically are having a two-sided marketplace, right?
Yeah.
Where you need both the customer and the restaurant. And so which side is most important in the beginning, and how are you tackling that?
I think as of now, I mean, it's a really like a egg and hen game in the end. So we're really looking close at the microeconomics of those little markets. We look at one restaurant, and then we look about the circle around them. Okay, so to make it short here, I think right now we're focusing on restaurants just to give our customers a bigger choice. But on the other hand, also the customers want to.
If you're not sure of how to answer a question, just say we'll get back to you. No, I'm serious, because you need to bing. I have a question for you. How do you change up?
We're out of time.
Ray, we're out of time.
Okay, we're out of time. That's it.
We have Rhea from Virturoad.
Rhea, can you go ahead and share your slides, please? Sorry, Ray. At the end, we'll have more time for questions if we need them.
Yeah, I'll post it up. It's good.
Rhea, we're waiting on you to share your slides. There we go. All right, go ahead and start.
Okay. Hi, my name is Rhea Chabra, and I'm the CEO of Virturoad.
Hi, my name is Sarah Benwell, and I'm the CFO.
We all remember learning how to drive. Our parents stressing or yelling at us to keep our hands at 10 and 2. But for me, I was the one who was panicking, and I wasn't alone. As 1 in 4 unlicensed teens are afraid to drive, and the number of nervous new drivers is only increasing. So I came up with Virturoad, a realistic driving simulator that uses cutting-edge virtual reality to give an immersive experience for the driver to practice, which has been statistically proven to relieve driving anxiety.
Virturoad has a 3-point feature set: real-life maps, driving scenarios, and a testing portion. In a real-life location, users can practice in areas they will be driving in outside of the simulator, such as their neighborhood or their route to school, in order to gain familiarity with the road beforehand. In our Select a Scenario feature, users can practice a specific type of scenario, such as parallel parking or roundabouts, to improve on skills they normally lack. Lastly, our testing portion feature, which is located on our mobile app, supplement to already time-consuming driving practice and expensive lessons. Unlike any of our competitors, our product has a realistic driving experience with virtual reality and real-world terrain that users can utilize in the comfort of their own home without any other extra equipment needed.
With a break-even in year 2 and our projected $60 million in revenue in year 5, we will target teenagers and young adults and their parents, but market to the increasing 81 million unlicensed drivers in the US. These customers can sign up for our subscription service at $150 per month and receive our platform containing a VR headset, vehicle components, and our proprietary driving simulation software. We'll market Virturoad through 2 channels: our mobile app to our target consumers and partnerships with driving schools, where the schools will receive a 30% revenue share.
Currently, Virturoad is in the process of developing our MVP, which contains a mobile app and a VR app. We've completed our mobile app and are looking to finish our VR app by the end of this month, and have been validating our progress with potential consumers, and we plan to do full beta testing in early fall of 2021. Virturoad has also focused on gaining traction through various social media sites such as LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, which are helping us reach our target audiences of teens, new drivers, and parents. We've been focusing on increasing the number of clicks and interest through consistent polls, media coverage, and introducing new materials such as a podcast. With over 80 surveys and interviews given, we have gained useful feedback on what our potential customers are looking for and have implemented them into our product during the development process.
To take this to the next level, our team is composed of seasoned tech entrepreneurs and individuals who have experience in reaching our target market. As budding entrepreneurs, we would love your mentorship and expertise on our growing company. So we hope you can buckle up with us to make the roads a safer place with Virturoad. Thank you.
Great job. Excellent. Thank you very much, Virturoad, Ria and Sarah. TCA team, questions?
I always have questions, so I will start.
Okay. Go ahead,
I
Mish.
have a son who is 16 who just went through driving instruction, and I wanted to find out from you. It feels like your price point is actually very, very high. So I wanted to know how you arrived at that price point. And given the fact that, you know, the learning to drive cycle is such a short period of time, where are you going to continue to find revenue streams?
Yeah, so we actually got the $150 per month through customer validation and looking at our competitors' pricing model. When we spoke with customers, this was the highest, this was the most voted, I should say, for the price point. And the amount that teenagers and their parents actually spend on driving lessons itself is 2 times this, maybe even triple this $150. So based on that, we validated with our customers and our competitors who have driving simulators as well, are only private enterprises, and they only partner with driving schools, which makes their product thousands of dollars. So based on that, our pricing is actually cheaper.
Yeah, and to add on to what Ria mentioned, our product is allowed to be used anytime within the month for however long you want. So it's unlimited hours within that month. So it's not you're being charged based on an hourly basis, it's per month. So you could spend the entire month putting in as much time as you want. And that's where we also kind of put it at that price point, because we're allowing our users to reap as much from that price point.
Hey, Ria and Sarah, one of your slides talked about revenue. Can you talk to how you got to that number? The 5-year revenue you talked about?
Yeah. I believe Sarah can best answer this.
Yeah. So when we were predicting our financials for like future times, we were basing it off of how far we want to go in terms of expansion. So this year alone, we're working on developing our product, and we're almost complete with our MVP. And we hope to launch our product in the next year in California. And from there, we want to expand geographic regions. So based on that, we're targeting a certain number of consumers as each year passes by. So assuming that our consumers will tend to rent the product out for 2 months, we came to this number that after we expand nationwide by 5 years, we could reach this amount of money in revenue.
Thank you guys. I think we're ready for the next team. We're out of time.
And the next team is
Girly
Talia?
Garage with Talia.
Girly Garage, Talia. Yeah, do you want to go ahead and share your
So I
slides?
hope you guys are noticing how quickly 6 minutes goes.
No
Goes
kidding,
fast.
right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Whenever you're ready, Talia, you can start. And can you guys hear her or see her?
Can you see me and hear me now?
Now we can see you and hear you. Yeah, now we
Okay, got it. Sorry. All better. Cool. Hi, I'm Talena, founder and CEO of Girly Garage. I'm a trained mechanic with 13 years experience working on personal vehicles and various race teams. Let's make sure this clicks. Your car is a functional part of your everyday life. It's how you get to work every day. It's how you pick up your groceries. The problem is that women get financially taken advantage of at auto shops. Through instructional courses, workshops, and DIY videos, Girly Garage solves this problem by educating women about their personal vehicles so they become safer and more confident on the road and are less likely to get exploited. Unlike traditional auto shops, the new tech of apps like RepairPal, Girly Garage empowers you to have the information you need to have the best repair performed at the fairest price. Girly Garage is making money by charging for the individual courses as well as referral partnerships. There is potential to make ad money on YouTube once I reach 1,000 subscribers. The magic lies in the delivery. As a female mechanic, the ability to describe the details of an automotive issue and where to find resources in a way that's actually digestible means the information can be absorbed and retained. This saves time, money, and anxiety for the rest of your life driving and owning vehicles. Out of the 228 million licensed drivers in the US, 116 million of them are women. 147,000 of them live in San Diego and fit with my primary customer persona, which are women who are 25 to 44 years old and own their own vehicle rather than leasing. By 2028, women will own 75% of the discretionary spend, and based on current bookings and online conversions, I believe I can convert 3.5% of them to paying customers a year. Since December 2020, my growth has been 100% organic and word of mouth. I've gained 763 followers on Instagram and 454 subscribers on YouTube. Over 22,000 people across my platforms and in person have empowered themselves to become educated and avoid being taken advantage of. I envision Girly Garage to be a household name. I foresee that when parents send their kids to driving school, at that point, a partnership with Girly Garage will provide a basic education about the machine they're climbing into so they can better understand how to care for that machine. My ask is for overall mentorship and help developing a solid business plan in order to scale. It's my mission for women to learn something useful while having an amazing, meaningful experience and leaving feeling empowered. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you so much, Talena. And I didn't mean to say Talia at first. I was talking to Lena about her daughter, Talia, but great job. TCA, questions?
I won't let you down. So I wanted to find out, as you were going through, I was thinking, what is the main pain point that you're solving for? And what are people willing to pay for to solve that pain?
Yeah, that's a great question. So the main pain point I'm solving for is women being taken advantage of at auto shops. There's not only the stigma that's involved, but it is wildly known. And there's plenty of research out there that shows that people who don't inform themselves about auto repairs are charged for that misinformation or not having enough information about the repair. Right now I'm charging $100 for an hour-and-a-half info session. That can be broken up into two people who share a car. But it is definitely with your personal vehicle.
Great. So
how are you transitioning more from a service model to a product model?
Quick response here. Yeah.
Sorry, that's a great question. We're making virtual approaches so that people can actually access that when they just click and then they get their response.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Great job with a fast response. So is Billy going to be presenting for Insurate, or if not, is Metal ready to go?
I'm here.
It's actually Steve presenting today.
Oh, okay. We didn't see you there. Okay.
Sorry.
Wonderful. Steve, if you
I'm in the same room.
Oh, now I see. Okay. So can you go ahead and share your screen and start when you're ready?
Ready. Insurate offers faster and much easier reviews for consumers to rate any company. We have 3 unique ways of doing this. First, we offer photo reviews for 4- and 5-star ratings. Consumers simply take a selfie photo where you see the person giving their review with a thumbs up response or holding up 4 or 5 fingers. Secondly, video testimonials, which has never been done before, where you see and hear the reviewer in their own words. The third is our tap and go review system using word groups that consumers quickly choose from over 50 combination groups, making this the fastest way ever to get your review submitted. All three ways are proprietary to the InstaRate app and all require no typing. Every review is created in less than 10 seconds. Quick scan reviews are accomplished by our custom QR code creator inside the app. Businesses generate their own code and employees are provided their unique QR code. Consumers simply scan it and are instantly taken to the business or directly to the employee they wish to rate. Negative reviews are also part of our rating system. However, InstaRate provides for negative reviews to be eliminated. Here's how. Each new day, neutral consumers will come into the InstaRate app to watch videos where the reviewer gives their unhappy review in less than 20 seconds, and then the consumer watches the rebuttal response from the manager of the business in under 40 seconds. Unbiased Americans then click on the blue ribbon next to the video of their choice to indicate who they feel is authentic and reasonable. The video with the most blue ribbons stays on the app, and the other video is deleted permanently. Authentication is the missing component for every review app, but not InstaRate. According to Google, over 15% of all reviews are fake. This costs businesses thousands of dollars each year. With InstaRate, negative reviewers must submit a photo or screen capture of their receipt from the business. This proves that the user really did interact with the business, making InstaRate truly authentic. We have a functioning MVP with over 40 screens working seamlessly through the review and rating process. We are currently speaking with restaurant owners on a weekly basis, and they want the InstaRate app. Impressing restaurant managers is tough, but they see it is truly faster and easier, and they get to respond to unhappy reviewers. Having the opportunity to get negative reviews off the app is paramount to them. Our development team is busy designing a twin brother to the app for the individuals. For example, a hairdresser who pays for chair space inside a salon, a plumber, any individual who defines their business as a sole proprietor. We have purchased the .com name, website name, InstaRate Me, along with our current InstaRate Us name, and the website will be live in less than 1 week from today. When we accomplish just 4% of the market penetration, our revenues will exceed $45 million a year. This is just for one category, restaurants. There are over 500 different business categories. So as we grow, our revenues will be staggering. Our team has over 100 years of combined business experience. Billy Ginto has a track record of success. For over 30 years, Kayvon Farzan has worked with several Fortune 500 companies and currently has multiple apps being used by the 5 largest title companies in the world. As for me, I've been in the marketing space for 42 years and have 2 patents, 3 apps in the Google and App Store. InstaRate is the clear choice for authentic reviews, reviews that are submitted in seconds where you can see and hear the reviewer. We look forward to earning your trust and confidence. Remember, there's only one way to get real, easy reviews. InstaRate. We'll make sure every business authenticates with InstaRate.
Great job. Thank you so much, Steve. Questions, comments?
You left us with 1 minute to ask a question and get an answer.
I'm ready.
Billy, can you talk to your business model?
I'm so sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
Yeah, could you talk to your business model?
Our business model is to go out to the restaurants, just as Yelp did 11 years ago, and talk with the restaurant managers. And of course, we want to be on small television spots that are less than 10 seconds and saying, if you own a business or work at a business and you want good reviews, you need InstaRate. Yelp has over 7,200 negative reviews about their rating system, and they're considered the de facto standard in the rating business.
Hey, can I just ask a question? I know we're at time, but you're presenting the really positive side of this app. Don't customers want to know the truth? And so you're giving the businesses the positive view, but what about the customer side? And does that ultimately lose you customers if people have these high ratings, but the restaurant sucks?
And yeah, great question. Quick response there, Steve.
Restaurants are only able to respond, and then America chooses who they think is authentic. So right now, Yelp, everything is considered authentic when it isn't. That's the problem now, and we will solve that by letting America, a neutral party, decide who is reasonable.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. So next up we have
Meddler.
Meddler. Whenever you're ready to start, Meddler, you can share your screen and go.
Just making sure, Lucas, you're ready to, right?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much for asking.
Hi, everyone. My name is Vedant Nahar, CEO of Meddler. Overworked nurses and outdated technology have led to many accidental errors and operational inefficiencies inside nursing facilities. This equates to detrimental patient care and additional nurse stress, which eventually leads to burnout inside the facility. With no other solution in place, we created Meddler, a task management app that allows nurses to create, claim, and delegate tasks in real time and on the go. Meddler streamlines nurses' schedules, keeping them much more organized. This increases efficiency and productivity in the workplace and will tremendously improve patient care. The management staff are also able to view real-time analytics about various tasks to find the weak points inside their facility. Now I'll show you a quick demo. Once the nurse logs in, they're taken to their My Task page where they can see all their tasks for the day, as well as basic task information. From there, they can click the pink button and create a task by filling out task details, like the patient name, task location, the start time, the end time, the urgency, location of the task, as well as a description. The nurse then has the option to delegate the task into a common interface known as a task pool. From the task pool, another nurse can go in and claim that task. We also allow the management level to log in and view real-time analytics about their facility. They will be able to track the number of completed, late, delegated, and incomplete tasks amongst all their facilities.
Thanks, Vedant. Now let's talk about our market viability. Keep in mind that we plan on partnering with electronic health records, otherwise known as EHRs, as they will allow us to abide by HIPAA laws and will help us effectively market our product to nursing facilities. Our total available market is 267,000 medical facilities in the US, which is about a $4.8 billion market. Our serviceable available market is 32,000 nursing facilities in the US that use an EHR, which is about a $576 million market. Finally, our serviceable obtainable market is 2,400 nursing facilities in California that use an EHR, which is an initial $43 million market. We're choosing the Southern California nursing facilities as our serviceable obtainable market, or our SOM, because of our close proximity allows us to better monitor our company's growth in its early stages. And we also know the medical laws of California the best. So thanks to the news story we were just in and the facility owners we have talked to that have loved our idea, Meddler isn't an idea anymore. We have worked with coders to take our idea and turn them into a reality, a better reality, where nurses can work in harmony and patients are always taken care of. We are ready to change the medical industry forever in 2 months with your help. With our launch, we can truly help these hardworking nurses fighting on the front lines against COVID-19. In many ways, nurses are the unsung heroes of this pandemic, and Meddler just wants to help them save American lives by making their lives easier. We ask that you join our team of wonderful, dedicated entrepreneurs, wannabe entrepreneurs that are striving hard to work on our dream to make Meddler a reality. With your help, we ask you to join us on our journey and mentor us in the legal department so we can help make a difference in these nurses' lives. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation.
Thank you, Lucas. Great job, both of you. So questions?
Great job on the presentation. I got one question. What's your largest competition and what makes you different from your competition?
Yeah, so Lucas, you can go into detail with that.
Yeah, so basically our largest competition, basically nursing homes and nursing facilities are very behind in terms of technology. And these services are usually only able to apply a fraction of what MetaAlert strives to apply. For example, for task management and other things like that, they basically have a static calendar of tasks for the day, which nurses can't work on together. Whereas we are able to shift schedules around and make sure that everybody is not stressed and doing equal amounts of tasks.
I would also like to point out that we have two key things that our competitors don't have. One is live delegation as shown on the screen, and another is real-time analytics. We see when we interviewed real facility owners, and we introduced the idea of analytics, they seemed to love it and thought that this would help them a lot inside their facilities. With the analytics, they can actually track down and pinpoint the exact details that they need to work on inside their facility to make sure that their nurses and everyone in the facility is much more efficient and patient care is tremendously improved.
Thank you, Vedant. Unfortunately, we're out of time there. Apologies, it just goes so fast.
So the one thing I would say is I'd also like to know what the trials found negative in your stuff.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, but we're out of time. I'll put it into questions. Just something to think about.
Sure.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. So now, Kromchis, as soon as you can put your slides up, you can go. All right, wonderful. So we can see you. We don't.
Are you seeing the slides?
Yeah, we do see the slides. We're just don't see either of you yet.
Can you see me?
Yes, Valeria.
Okay. Okay. Hi, my name is Paulina Caloyan, professional snacker currently working as an international public accountant.
Hi, I'm Valeria Rivera, industrial engineer with a passion for distance. I mean running. And we're both co-founders of Kromchis. And we have a question for you all. Are you tired of having no healthy snack options when you're watching what you eat, but craving for something sweet?
Well, we are too. This is why we created Kromchis, the healthy crunch bite. Wafer cookies made from only a few natural ingredients and the twist of fun. They're vegan, packed with amaranth as a superfood grain, sweetened with stevia, and the best part of all, drums please, they have only 1 calorie per wafer.
A few years ago, I was diagnosed under a medical condition, so I had to control my sugar intake and change my eating habits. While trying to look for a snack with natural ingredients, it was very hard because most of the products that I found in the market that were advertised as healthy had hidden ingredients or preservatives that were not good for my body, and the actual healthy ones sacrificed texture and flavor. And to be honest, I didn't like them that much.
Consumers are getting smarter and more health conscious these days when it comes to snacks. 89% of millennials eat at least one better for you snack a week. Kromchis is a new and unique type of snack that's not replacing any existing sugary product. And we will set the expectations of what healthy wafers should taste like with a distinctive crunch loaded with amaranth, sweetened with stevia, and all of these at a single calorie per cookie.
We are offering our customers, which are grocery stores and local shops, an additional product option under the healthy snack category. And to our end consumers, which are health-conscious millennials, is a single calorie wafer sweet snack. Also to moms of young children that watch what their kids eat, is a snack approved by kids.
We are introducing a 30 grams presentation of the current top flavors in the market: amaranth, berries, blackberries, chocolate, coffee, and matcha. Our product has a 6-month shelf life, and we are operating under the retail business model.
Kromchis will be sold by direct sales, food distributors, local shops, coffee shops, and local markets. And our marketing strategy will consist in digital marketing, offering discounts and promotions, and sampling in local events.
We already had our first sales event by selling at local pop-up markets in San Diego, and we're still validating our product with customer reviews. The feedback we have received has been really awesome.
The healthy snack industry generated $20 billion in 2020, with an expected growth rate of 3% in the next 5 years.
And we believe Crumchies will be a key factor to make this happen.
To take this project to the next level, we need your help with mentorship to create our financial projections and formulate our timeline to officially launch your product. Can you help us with this? Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So questions, we have just a few minutes before the next presenter, TCXR at 3:48. Questions from TCA.
What's your exit plan?
Can you repeat that question?
Sorry?
Yeah, I'm interested in knowing what your long-term exit plan is for your business.
Our exit.
Well, we currently don't have an exit plan, but we've been thinking of the two options that we have: keep growing our business or sell our product, well, our company, when it's worth like a big amount of money to like one of the top brands. But in case that we decide to sell our product, we would definitely stick to a company that share all of our values and principles, because we are like more oriented into the healthy style. We wouldn't like allow one of the big ones to buy us if they're not like compatible with us.
The questions? Or did
Yeah,
that answer your question? I'm sorry, Maisha.
Yes, mine was answered. Thank you.
Okay, so the rest of the questions, unfortunately, are going to have to go into the chat. And TCXR.
Tanya, we're going to be skipping over TCXR and we're going to go straight to Billy at All Source Events.
Okay, ASE.
Where is your slides?
I know.
Now we're going to see how good you are, nimble you are.
Right? Yeah.
Who are you talking to? You talking to me?
I did that on purpose.
She's ready.
That's yours, right?
Of course. All
You're
right.
We're off mute.
All right, we can see it. We can see.
Awesome.
That's yours, right?
Whenever you're ready.
Okie doke. So, hi. Hold on. This one only. Okay. Hi, my name is Billy Ginto, founder and CEO of All Source Events, LLC. ASE app provides modern event pros and businesses in the event industry with an all-encompassing marketplace platform to network and create phenomenal events. I've worked in the event industry for decades. I know firsthand how challenging it is to find the right people and products to put on an event. This journey is something that tens of thousands of others are on right now. I've experienced burnout many times, and I know people who are still recovering. We're not noisy like Facebook and Instagram. It's a nice, quiet platform for event experts to find each other and collaborate without distraction. What makes ASE different is our focused, all-in-one marketplace. All Source Events app is an innovative new way to make products and services more accessible to all vendors. Through ASE Marketplace, you can get to know us and meet the team behind All Source Events, as well as learn from industry experts and network with peers at our member events. Event pros may apply for freelance and full-time job opportunities through our job postings, as well as connect with fellow event pros in our directory while browsing thousands of photos of real events in our event gallery and get proposals from agencies, venues, and vendors for events. Those hiring event pros may post jobs in the ASE marketplace, list their businesses, ask questions, and exchange resources by posting to the ASE community and marketplace and compare proposals in one spot. Event pros may apply to job postings to find the perfect vendors, agencies, and venues to build out their personal portfolio with event industry jobs, full-time opportunities, and freelance gigs, as well as anything else in between. Event pros may source the best venues and vendors by searching through our marketplace to find the perfect partners for their event creation and have discussions, plan events, find inspiration, and stay up to date on industry news and trends to expand their network and meet other event pros. Currently, ASC has hundreds of event pros who have committed to All Source Events app. I enjoy events. You do too. We love going to events. Let's continue making memories. Get connected with us. We are the next generation of all-in-one event marketing, management, and sales. This type of premier event platform has not been done before. Event pros may listen to the latest industry news, hear about top event destinations across the United States, and get production and entertainment ideas for the future events through ASE's podcast. Event pros may browse through All Source Events podcasts, filter by theme, industry, and more. Plus, you can see which businesses and individuals helped bring these events to life by jumping into conversations in our discussion forums and by subscribing to our newsfeed. All Source Events is on a mission to make event planning easier for organizations by bringing together a community of event professionals with resources, inspiration, and supplier sourcing tools all in one place. And we're just getting started. Unite with All Source Events and our mission to make a positive impact on the event industry and in the world. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you so much, Kelly, and thanks for jumping in there and being ready to go.
Okay.
So questions from the TCA folks.
Billy, there are lots of event platforms. What makes you different? How would you differentiate against the other guys?
Well, there is no marketplace event platform here in San Diego. What is different about this is it brings together all in one place, all vendors, including event planners, into a place where they can network and use each other for events.
So are you only focused on San Diego?
No, this is definitely where we are starting. This is basically our TAM. Total addressable market.
Okay.
Great. Do we have time for a couple more questions?
Yeah. So Aisha, do you have one? Then I'll have one.
Go ahead.
So how did you figure out your price point?
Well, basically there are Facebook, there are different platforms that charge, they're either free, which is where people are, basically they are exposing themselves on Facebook and Instagram, but those are free. And then there's one platform that does a lot of event like marketing, but they charge $25 a month. Plus you have to pay all of these other small fees to use their platform. We are going to just charge a $25 a month fee.
And whether, did Maisha have any more questions? No. Okay, wonderful. All right. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to open it up. We're not going to do a TCXR, no pitch from them. Is that right, Ray?
We're waiting. Well,
so what we'll do now, then, if we're waiting, I'd like to open it up in case anybody had any questions for any of the teams. If there were things that were not addressed. And then we can also put you into a breakout room if you'd like to discuss a little bit, just yourselves for a little bit. Would that be helpful?
Yeah, I think the breakout room will be good. I just want to say thank you, everyone. I loved your pitches, and you guys did an awesome job of sharing your ideas. I know we threw some hard questions at you, and you all did a really good job of answering too. So thank you.
Thank you, Maisha. Thanks for saying that.
Yeah, so the other thing that you may have noticed is that sometimes you're going to get a question you're not prepared for. Even if you're a really good team, this happens. And you can't be out there and just chew up like I'm doing right now. Mm-hmm. And what am I doing? I'm chewing up time. And that's a problem for you, because a lot of these are very, very time-based. People are paying attention and they want crisp, clean answers. And if you don't have one, you might just be better off saying, that's a really good question. We have something similar to that, but we don't really have that answer. We'll get right back to you. Because you know what? Sometimes, because if you just hammer off on something, they'll just say, those guys don't know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Ray, Joe is here from TCXR.
Oh, is he really?
Sorry.
Wonderful. So what we can do now is, was there any more comments from TCA?
Yeah, and I apologize if I seemed overly harsh to some of the people, you know, when I'm saying this stuff, but the time and your ability to really concisely get back to people in terms of what they want is going to linger in their minds, okay? Because it's very short. So these are the options you have. Better to be, hey, I'm teachable, right? That's what we're looking for as well. So when you say, I'll look back into that and I'll get right back to you, and you do, it's not necessarily a negative.
Right, and you actually do it, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Good. So what we'll do now is we'll spend next few minutes, we'll put the TCA folks into their breakout room. You'll see a notification. Go ahead and go into that breakout room. And is 5 minutes enough, or would you like a little bit more time?
I think is TCXR ready to go?
Oh, are you guys ready to go?
Yeah, I have the
okay.
Right here.
You have your slides ready to go. So I
Yes.
stand corrected. We're going to have one more pitch before we do that last breakout room. And you have a total of 6 minutes. That's including the Q&A after.
Okay. All right. Give me a minute here. Let me set up my presentation. I'll be there just like a few seconds.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. So while he's doing that, I would like to invite all of you to join us at the Mentor Mixer at 6 p.m. today. And we will be putting together the student founders and anybody who's interested in mentoring at the rec this summer and the next semester. We'd love it if you could come. We'll share that information in the chat here shortly. And it looks like we're good to go then. All right, so whenever you're ready, Joe, you're welcome to start.
All right, then. And you're seeing the correct screen here. You should see a slide with the comments XR.
Mm-hmm, we are.
Okay, great. Actually, you know what? I don't have the transcript quite right. You know what? I'll just wing it. I'm very late, so I'll have to wing it. Sorry. Okay, so hello. My name is Johan Driven. I'm a data scientist for the Commons XR. We are a platform hoping to change the experience with VR, AR, and XR. And so we understand that the problem here is that a lot of money is being spent on education. 1.2 trillion, $10 trillion from the government subsidies. And unfortunately, there's quite a large dropout rate, right? 25% for secondary, which is high school, 30% for the freshman dropout rate in colleges. Obviously, that's quite a bit. Now, the problem is, a large problem with that is students' implicit biases, right? And disengagement. So you see this kind of this negative feedback loop here, where students express implicit bias, then at-risk students can become disengaged, and then those students lose focus and motivation, diversity suffers, and then it just goes right back to more implicit bias. So the solution lies with the Commons XR. We are a platform designed to help education by removing the implicit biases through anonymizing students and increasing their engagement. So we anonymize students by having a anonymous ID with purple avatar. Has been scientifically proven that this does reduce biases. And we use AI analytics to ensure that their engagement is increased to the best we can do. So if you look at the other platforms, we are the only platform that is designed for education, to be optimized for education, right? You see a bunch of other platforms here, like the conferencing platforms and VR platforms. They're kind of broad, but they are not exactly pinpointed down to education as like we are. So we definitely keep to about the engagement, the analytics, and all the stuff that the instructor would need to succeed into the class, as well as students. So again, that is a very brief pitch for the TCXR, and I will go to any questions.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Good job doing that on the fly. We all know how difficult.
Yeah, sorry, I had to just rush over here. But yeah,
don't ever apologize.
No worries.
Don't ever apologize. All right. So questions from TCA?
It's funny because when you were talking at first, I was like, oh, this is like an ed tech, but then you talked a lot about diversity. So are you a diversity platform? Are you ed tech? How would you describe your company?
We are definitely ed tech. We just have a focus on increasing diversity, whereas other ed tech platforms would more so talk about the increasing the efficiency of the material that they teach. We also want to target that issue as well in the classroom that could reduce student retention and foster disengagement.
Great, thanks. Other questions?
Yeah, I think we lost the other TCA members.
Okay, let's see here.
And I'm not sure I can ask questions.
Okay, well then how do you go about targeting then? Like there's Pankaj. Pankaj, if you.
Oh, he didn't leave yet.
Yeah, no, Masha, please go ahead. I have to drop now.
Well,
But
thank you.
I sent you guys a note. Yes, thank you, Tanya. This is very interesting.
We really appreciate you being here. We appreciate the feedback, and we definitely hope we can do more things together in the future. And yeah, we'll see you again at the next one coming up very soon. So thank you.
Thank you.
So then my last question is just how are you going to make money? What's your business model?
Our business model, so we do have some projected figures, but basically the high level of it is institutions will, of course, want to purchase our product once they realize that it can be used to increase student retention and reduce bias. Also keep in mind that keys bias. Also keep in mind that a large amount of student loss can be attributed to kind of revenue loss. So our model is that we are going to increase student retention, which will reduce revenue, reduce student loss, and increase the revenue that the school gets to have from keeping the students, as well as the quality of education. So basically, institutions will be licensed, like purchasing our product, pretty much.
Great. Wonderful. Thank you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send Maisha, Ray, to all the TCA folks over to discuss for a few minutes, and then we'll just come on back when you're ready.
Nice job, Joe.
Great job. All right. So those rooms should be open. You should be able to see that invitation. And great. Great. So Ray is over there. Did Ray make his way over? All right, so for the rest of us, we can take a little break, a little breather. Good job to everybody. Excellent work. And don't forget that tonight at 6 o'clock, we have our mentor mixer. Oh, Michael, let's put Michael into the breakout room. Sorry about that. Here we go.
Thank you very much, Tanya.
Yeah, sorry about that. I knew I was missing someone there. Let's see, how do I do this? Maybe can one of the teams help me put Michael into the breakout room?
What breakout room is that, Tanya?
It's the TCA breakout room at the bottom.
At the bottom. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, Michael. You should be able to
Thank you,
go in.
Angela.
Thank you.
Right. Is there anyone else that we missed for the breakout rooms? Stephen or Enzo? We got it?
I think we're good.
Okay, cool. So Stephen, would you like to talk about what we're doing tonight to everybody?
Yeah, let me do you want me to pause the recording real quick?
Sure. Whatever you like.
And of course, now we're being recorded. Damn. Okay, so we had a serious back and forth on this, and some of the other two guys gave us some feedback as well. And what we ended up deciding was we'd like to hear off-grid till, Virturoad, and crumb cheese. For those guys, congratulations. For the other guys, understand this. This is hardly the end of the road. The reason we didn't pick some of you was because we felt you're just that little bit further away from productizing, right? From actually giving us a legit, this is what the product is. And take to issue some of the questions that were asked. So a lot of them were based on, well, how do you make money? You know, what's your pricing?
Your business model.
Yeah. What's your real SOM? You know, why are you stationed here versus anywhere else? And is that because it's a geographical issue? And then the other issue is, how well will you integrate, or can you sell out to be a fast exit? A lot of you never got into the whole exit thing. I know Paulina's almost, she can't contain herself. I mean, the one thing is, crumb cheese, you got a lot of energy. I got to hand it to you. But for everybody else, what we want to say is that we're really pleased with what you've done. And what we want to do is continue on with the mentoring side of this. Okay. And so if you want somebody mentoring you, you know, the people here, and there'll be more this is vacation time. So if quite a few were out, that will also be the opportunity. But what we're looking for is those fours. We think you might be ready to be in a pitchable moment in the next you know, let's say half year, you know, 4 months to half year. That's what we're looking at.
So they're going to pitch again. Those four, the four teams, just to clarify, are going to pitch again to a much broader audience on
TCA.
Yep, to TCA, and the date for that is
that's the it's the 28th at 5 o'clock. Okay. And the lesson here is, and realize that these power hours are lightly attended. Is, you know, especially during the summer. So we may get anywhere from 40 to 60 people. I'm hoping we get more, but like, if you're ready to go into TCA for a full funding opportunity and go to one of our general meetings, which is what you want to do. This is not truly a funding opportunity. This is a visibility opportunity. Okay. And then, so if we bring you into our general meeting or one of our tech, most of you would follow into like the what we call F&B, food and beverages. You guys would fall more into a general meeting. Those are hard, by the way. I will tell you this: funding for F&B in TCA is one of the hardest things to do. You have got to have your wheels on straight and driving hard and answer the question and know how you're making money. Because at the end of the day, they're going to say, how do you make money? What's your exit strategy? How do we stay abreast of you? Because we don't trust you.
Yeah,
that's the truth. Okay.
But we'll
But
trust you with their money, you know, it's their money that they're
that's right.
giving you.
So yeah, let's work with you. So, but understand that given that, we still like what you're presenting, and you really just have to think about it and the audience and do that.
Right.
For this power hour.
Right. Yeah, right. Before one thing I just want to make sure to clarify, the rest who do want mentoring, who think that they would like to get some mentoring, what would be the best way for them to
email Maisha, myself.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Like that.
And that's the easiest way, and then we'll pair you up. If there's somebody specifically you want to have, that's fine too. We can do that and ask them. Okay.
So we're gonna be working with you for the next 2 weeks before the power hour. It's a tough group. Our questions were probably softballs today compared to some of the ones that are going to be coming from this group, but it's so exciting for all of you to be able to hear exactly what people are looking for in order to take your business to the next level. So we're excited. And I think what we're doing, Ray, is figuring out who's going to mentor whom, right? I guess that's what you just said.
That's
and if
right.
you do
so
have
in the
requests,
next couple of days, we'll work that out.
Yeah.
More importantly is if you have somebody specifically you want to be mentored by, then, and you may have more than one, or we'll try to arrange for at least those four. Will definitely have one, but the other guys, we will also be able to hook people up with you. Okay.
Yeah.
And the thing for Valeria and Paulina,
Mm-hmm.
what happens if you get $1 million, an order for $1 million? What are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious. You have to have the answer for that.
Mm-hmm. True. So
Okay.
work hard, please. Those four who are working with the mentors, this next 2 weeks, you're going to be working hard, working with them. But this is, this is the next level. This is taking it to the next level, and so. Yeah, I really hope that you take advantage of the opportunity to its fullest and go big places, because you're lined up, you're on the runway, you're pointing in the right direction, there's fuel in the tank, you're ready to go. Just make sure that you see it through and take off. So.
Is Joe still on? I want to really thank Joe a lot, because he hopped in and did that pitch. Cold.
Yeah, Joe, are you still here?
Like fresh frozen fish cold. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
like
tough.
holy mackerel.
Great job. Yeah. Awesome.
All right.
Okay. Well, congratulations again to everybody. Thank you so much to TCA for everything. And yes, we're so happy for all of you. For everybody too, tonight at 6 o'clock, if you want to come in, just it doesn't have to be a long thing. This the mentor mixer, just come in, talk to a couple different mentors. It pairs you randomly with different people in there, and it's a lot of fun. Just a few minutes chatting with different people. So have your elevator pitches ready. Stopping in for a few minutes tonight at 6 o'clock. And yeah, congrats everybody.
All right, thanks everyone. I have to hop. And Ray, thank you for staying on longer.
All right, thank you guys.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.